The Brian Lumley deities are supernatural entities created for the Cthulhu Mythos universe of shared fiction by British horror writer Brian Lumley. Bugshash. The title monstrosity of Lumley's The Kiss of Bugshash. Bugshash is a gelatinous creature with innumerable human-like eyes and mouths within its black mass. It attacks human victims by wrapping its mass around them and drowning them in slime, often attacking several individuals at once. Once dead, the victim's can be controlled, puppet-like, to perform a task where there is light, something which Bugshash cannot endure. Bugshash is a name which Lumley first mentioned in passing in his early story, Rising with Surtsey, and later applied to the nameless creature of David Sutton's Demoniacal, when he wrote Kiss as a sequel to it. Cthulhu. Cthulhu is said to be the brother of Cthulhu. He looks like his sibling, but has golden eyes. He resides within a crystal cave on Elysia. It is said that he is as good as his brother is evil. He bears a great hatred towards the Old Ones, for they had killed his family while he lay sleeping. It first appeared in Lumley's 1975 novel The Transition of Titus Crow, and appeared again in his next novel The Clock of Dreams, 1978. Nomqua. Nomqua, the Lord of the Black Lake, is first referenced in Lumley's short story, The Sorcerer's Book, 1984. Nomqua is trapped inside the Dreamland's moon, though how he became imprisoned there is not known. He appears as a vast reptile with a crown of snaking feelers, and empty sockets in place of eyes, though they still serve as sensory organs. His mate is the repulsive Orn. It is said that when the other great Old Ones return to lay waste to the world, Nomqua will be reunited with his bride. Nomqua is called the Lord of the Black Lake because he rules over the Lake of Uboth beneath the surface of the moon. Orn. Orn is mentioned in the book Mad Moon of Dreams, 1987, by Brian Lumley. She is the wife of the reptilian Nomqua. She has the form of a huge tentacled mollusk, with snaking appendages that can spew digestive fluid on things she wishes to eat. Like her husband, her only true worshippers are the men of Leng and the moon beasts. A temple devoted to Orn and Nomqua is near Sakomand in the Dreamlands. Shudduemel. Shudduemel is the creation of Brian Lumley and is featured in his novel The Burrowers Beneath, 1974. Shudduemel is a great grey thing, a mile long, chanting and exuding strange acids, charging through the depths of the earth at a fantastic speed, in a dreadful fury, melting basaltic rocks like butter under a blowtorch. Shudduemel is the supreme regent of the Thonians, a horrifying race of burrowing creatures, and is probably the largest and most malignant member of his kind. According to some legends, he was once imprisoned beneath Jian, but is now free to wander the earth with his kin. Summonus. Summonus, Lord of Hell, Monarch of the Night, the terror that walketh in darkness, is the creation of Brian Lumley, who based the Great Old One on the Roman deity of the same name, and first appeared in Lumley's short story, What Dark God? Quote, 1975. The god appears as a mouthless human with whitish tentacles hidden under his clothing. He can use these tentacles to siphon blood from his victims. Summonus had a following in Roman times, but if he is worshipped today, his cult is even more secretive. The rites needed for the proper worship of Summonus are found in the Tuscan rituals. Jadsthadag. Jadsthadag is possibly the elder god equivalent of the out-of-god Yog-Sothoth. This being has the same appearance as Yog-Sothoth, except its spheres are of a different color and its nature is purely benevolent. It appears in Lumley's 1989 novel Elysia. Yibbtsdll. Yibbtsdll. The Drowner is an obscure god, said to watch at the center of all time as the universe revolves. Because of this insight, Only Yog-Sothoth is said to be wiser. Its blood, the black, is a weapon which takes the form of black snowflakes that stick to and smother a victim. This is stated in the Caller of the Black. The god's touch causes an instant change in the person affected. This change is usually fatal but occasionally brings some benefit. Yibbtstll is sometimes described as an immobile, dark, tentacled entity with a pulpy, alien head, detached eyes, and large bat wings under which countless night gaunts suck black milk from its innumerable breasts. In Brian Lumley's short story, Rising with Surt c. 1971, the narrator proclaims, quote, "I wanted to bound, to float in my madness through eldritch depths of unhallowed black blood. I wanted to cling to the writhing breasts of Yibbtstll. Insane." Quote, Yibbtstll makes its major appearance in the horror Tolkien, having a close connection to the Great Old One Bugshash. So should Yibbtstll be regarded as a Great Old One, specifically in the Drowners group, introduced by Brian Lumley. Parasitic alien entities which thrive by vampirizing the Great Old Ones themselves, though in RPG materials she is classed as outer god. See also elements of the Cthulhu Mythos.